very
Welcome
bad.
back, everybody. Back to my channel. How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a safe and happy 4th of July yesterday and Friday. Yeah, it seems like more and more trouble is piling up for the Commander Anthony family and everything, and it's just getting out of hand. Which, to be honest, like my dad would say, do bad unto others, bad things happen to you. Yep, this is here now. Here's some comments. Wrongful death lawsuit should include every penny they raise so they are not profiting off of murder. I hope they are sued into oblivion. Let's go ahead and get to the video, shall we?
The Carmelo Anthony grift, as a new lawsuit is now proceeding against the family, and their supporters have gotten completely desperate. The whole thing is falling apart. I have, for some time, been very curious about what exactly was going on behind the scenes. The quarterbacking, it seemed like, at least from me, of Carmelo Anthony's dad hiring people. It has been, like, admitted to that he hired Charleston White to run defense for him. I don't know what the terms of the deal was, but it seemed like it was to smear people who were reporting on the case. You got some very, very bad news yesterday. Also, their supporters are freaking out. I for one, am waiting for the wrongful death suit. And I suspect after this lawsuit goes through, there may be one of those on the horizon, which would be very interesting for the public to see in discovery where exactly all of the GoFundMe money went and how much dark money went into the Anthony family. Remember, they had $700,000 that we knew about in Give, Send, Go money, but they also were reported to have been getting direct donations from a wide variety of people. Now, I don't know if they got those or not, but we'll have to see. So let's get into this story. Thanks everyone for supporting the Coffee Brand Coffee 4th of July sale. We are we sold out now? We sold out of the hot butter rum, but all of our coffee is shipping free overnight. We are growing exponentially because of your support. You can pick it up at BuyCBC, that's CharlieBravoCharlie.com. Highly, highly recommend our 100% Kona blend, our Kona coffee, not blend. Strawberries and cream, blueberry cobbler, our silky ultra dark roast, which is there's something for everybody. Whole bean, ground and K-Cup, soon to be available on Walmart, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Right now, you can get it from Amazon. It directly supports the show and small business. We're a small business. We have very few employees. But I would love for you to check us out and support at BuyCBC.com. And if you got some already, please remember to come back as a verified buyer. Click on the item you actually bought. Then scroll down and write a customer review. Would absolutely love to hear from you. It's right here on left. It takes like 30 seconds. But I love to hear from you guys. So breaking news. The Texas 12th Court of Appeals has now ruled in the favor of Sarah Fields in her lawsuit against Drew Anthony, the father of convicted murderer Carmelo Anthony. Drew Anthony appealed the court's decision after a judge denied his attempt to have her lawsuit dismissed under the Texas Citizens Participation Act. He also sought attorney's fees, court costs, and sanctions against the person who was suing him. Now, he's getting sued for defamation and for a wide variety of other things for what he did to try and smear the truth during the trial. Sarah Fields, if you're not following, Sarah is censored on X. You should. I'm gonna have her on the show real soon, probably right after the holiday. We'll do like a 1 hour like deep dive interview into some of the biggest falsehoods. This is someone who was in the courtroom, who knows the Anthony family very, very well, and who is very, very ethical in her reporting. But let's screw it down. Today, the Court of Appeals
basically like this right here. Anthony family was getting money for murder and everything, and since now they've been proven fact It was not self-defense, it was cold-blooded murder. The money's drying up, and the rightful people who should got the money was Austin Metcalf's family. Because, to be honest, they were placed on a gag order for a year. They could not say nothing, they could not get on social media, they could not say nothing in the media, while Austin Metcalf's family was doing it. Austin Metcalf's family couldn't say anything. Cometta's family, in other words, was celebrating on social media when they would not be doing, and everything. So, yeah. A whole year of pressure for the Austin Metcalf family because they're being squatted multiple times. Somebody tried to kill Austin Metcalf, the twin brother, Hunter Metcalf, the twin brother Austin Metcalf. People tried to call a SWAT team on Austin's dad and mom multiple times. People were trying to kill them. All that shit. Even people that reporting on Satterfield and all them were being squatted and killed, tried to kill and everything by Austin. Command Anthony's cult followers and all the other people they did like that. So yeah, it's a long time coming, and so yeah, justice has come out for the Austin Metcalf family, and Command Anthony's family do deserve to get sued. So yeah, let's get back to the video.
Opinion reaffirmed. This means the appellate court agreed to the trial court. Drew Anthony's appeal was now denied. His attempt to have the lawsuit thrown has failed. The case will continue to trial court. The lawsuit also names Tiffany Billions and Charleston White as defendants. I believe Charleston White is going to default on this lawsuit because he didn't show up. Tiffany Billions, who has served as an advocate for the Carmelo Anthony family, is scheduled to be deposed in July. Charleston White has already been held liable. This is a lawsuit that many of you guys helped crowdfund, myself included, and this is brutal. Drew Anthony's appeal to the court's denial of his Texas Citizens Participation Act motion to dismiss the lawsuit filed against him by Sarah Fields in 3 issues. He challenges we affirm. Now, this of course didn't age well, did it?
I mean, it's there. Everything's there. Download the lawsuit. Look at the appeal that Drew's attorney has filed.
This is Tiffany Billions talking, I believe, who is getting sued also.
Against Sarah Fields, and what's going to happen after that is, Sarah Fields is a broke bitch, so
she's not about to be. Charleston White claims he has millions and millions of dollars. He didn't even bother showing up for court. He's going to lose this lawsuit. Generally, courts don't like it when you disrespect them, and I would fully anticipate the court awarding Sarah Fields the maximum in this. And she should be awarded the maximum. Now, there's something very interesting about the Drew Anthony lawsuit going forward, and that is what could potentially be revealed in discovery, then possibly being used against Carmelo Anthony and Drew Anthony by the Metcalf family. Now, I don't know if the Metcalf family is going to sue, but I can be pretty much 100% sure they're going to sue. This is a slam dunk wrongful death lawsuit. I mean, look at famously OJ, beat the conviction, lost the civil lawsuit afterwards. There's no doubt that the Anthony family, at least in my opinion, enriched themselves when their son took the life of Austin Metcalf. There's no doubt about it. And these people are in such denial. They're just TikTok law experts. They think that they can, but right now, Sarah Fields is 3 for 3. All 3 of these people, the lawsuits are going forward.
She's going to be sued by Drew, but and there probably won't be a judgment.
He lost already. He lost.
It'll be a what is it? I forgot what they call it when you sue somebody and the person is broke. It's going to be a judgment, and he'll come for all of her assets and whatever else she has, which is probably nothing. But he understands that he probably won't get much out of the lawsuit because she's broke, but he's still going to. He's still going.
I have no idea what her financial situation is, but if your cope is that, well, we're going to sue her too, and she doesn't have any money, but you never actually sued. These people never actually sued her because probably every lawyer they went to was like, "What are you suing for her for? You slandered her, or you defamed her multiple times." Sarah Fields has all the receipts. She suffered real-world harassment from this, and What her lawsuit, I believe, will prove is that Drew Anthony was directly involved in quarterbacking all of this. This isn't exactly a leap for me to say because Charleston White specifically said that. He said that he was hired by Drew Anthony to run PR or whatever for their son. Then what's going to happen is if he was hired by him and Charleston White didn't just make that up, like he makes up a lot of things, it's going to be found out that, first of all, Sarah Fields' lawsuit will probably show us where the Give, Send, Go money went. Whether or not it went to a brand new Escalade or went to, fancy houses, how much actually went to the lawyers. Which would then, I think, potentially open up the Carmelo Anthony family to other lawsuits for misappropriation of funds. Now, the wording on their Give, Send, Go was kind of mealy-mouthed, so maybe it would get them out of getting, a lawsuit for spending that money on themselves instead of the defense fund. But what Sarah Fields' lawsuit is going to do, and she's going to win, that there's no doubt in my mind she's going to win. She's going to win against all three of these clowns.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Wear them, so I asked ChatGPT to help me. It was so useful to brainstorm how to wear them for different occasions like work, going out, running errands, and date night.
It's going to show us where the money went. And the number one most important person to know where the money went, I mean, it will be great to report on for us. It will confirm a lot of what we believed, I think. But once the Metcalfs see where that money went, they're going to go get everything that's left.
Going to sue her at the end of the day. So I encourage y'all.
He didn't sue, by the way. He's not going to sue.
Go to Smith County District Clerk's office. Type in Sarah Fields. When you type in Sarah Fields, her marriage. I'm sorry, her criminal conviction for child abandonment will come up. Her marriage, and her divorce, because she filed for divorce early and
This Tiffany Billions woman, she's full of shit. I just researched on her, Tiffany Billions, and she has a long rap sheet of falsifying on people. Don't believe me? Here you go. You boys, come on. Forgive me how slow my computer is. I just took a lot of updates off here and updates on here. See, Tiffany Billions, Charleston White, they're known to slang mud, to defame people, stuff like that. Why? Because they get off on doing that. And everything. Sarah Field did not abandon her kids. She had a 15-year-old kid. When you're 15 years old, you're allowed to be left alone sometimes. Here we go, Tiffany Billions. I'll type the name up here. Should pull up. There you go. Tiffany Billions, right here, has harassed and tried to defame the Metcalf family not only on social media but through a petition attempt to transit reputation, right here. So basically, she got a lot. Yeah. Right here. June 6th of 2025. Her name is not Tiffany Billion. It is Tiffany McCulley. MCADO. Currently owes $70,000 in back taxes. Has an eviction when taken. This is all information right here for y'all people about Tiffany Billions. I'll flip this phone around so you can see the information too. See, she likes to spread rumors about people, defame people and everything like that. Here we go. Right here. A woman goes by Tiffany Billion on social media has falsely claimed to possess video evidence obtained through open record requests aligning with the Hunter Metcalf is responsible for Austin death, and that she saw individual fighting. As an investigation journalist over 5 years of experience in open court prison, I examined Mrs. McConnell's claim and found them to be baseless. Her name is not Tiffany Billion. Here you go right here. So y'all can... Right there. 70,000 back taxes, had eviction by tax lien field in 2025. She is also a convicted felon with a history of stealing from elderly women. When confronted with this information, her statement was, "Fuck the police." Right there. So, there you go. She also claimed to be speaking with the attorney family 3 to 4 times a week, which is where she states much of her information comes from. Here's other stuff showing the exact post right here. Ah, hell. So yeah. Tiffany Billion, aka Tiffany McAdoo, has a lot of criminal records. $70,000 in back taxes. Stealing from older women. Early older women. And y'all want to believe this woman, Tiffany McCann, ain't getting a cut of the pie of all the money that the Command Anthony's got? So yeah. It's looking pretty stupid for their Command Anthony family. But let's get back to the video, shall we?
So what? None of that actually has anything to do with defamation. And they're all being held accountable. You know, people in the comments saying, never forget that before Austin Metcalf's body was cold, black folks were trying to push a narrative that Austin was a racist and a bully who was pummeling Carmelo for taking shelter in the rain. His parents raised $600K off this framing. Don't forget also, I'm telling you, there were a lot of reports of like these rappers and all these other people just sending huge sums of money to the Anthony family. If they didn't, whatever. But if they did, that's even more profiting off the death of Carmelo Anthony, off the direct defamation that Drew Anthony allegedly paid Charleston White. Charleston White said it himself that he was paid to do PR, and his level of PR was to defame people reporting accurately on the case. And it gets even worse. By the way, this says reports say that Carmelo Anthony has been, quote, stretched out and his nickname is Melanie. This is probably not true.
Word is, he already got stretched out. They was calling him Melanie before he even hit the block. Nigga, they was having bets on who was going to get to him first. When the trial was going on, they was hoping he was going to get found guilty. Carmelo Anthony, they called him Melanie before he even got there, right? I seen like a probation officer there talking about, oh, he's going to be protected. No, he's not. By who? By who? There might be some black guards that wouldn't have got a little sympathy, but black guards, they can't motherfucking do everything. And then when the shit
Now,
Hey, gun owners, you guys.
here's one thing I'll say. You know, making light of this kind of stuff that happens in prison, not okay. You know, prisons should be held accountable for this kind of stuff going on. But it is a fact of prison. Now, I've been told from people who've done time in federal prison that it's not anywhere near as prevalent as TV shows and people on the outside would think. But, you know, if Carmelo Anthony has already been welcomed to prison in this manner, as tough as it is to say, obviously I don't support that. That's like, you know, it's gross. It's not funny. And for, in like a weird way, if he got like, if something else happened to him, I would not be surprised, but I wouldn't take any joy in people doing this to him. And when people just say word is, who knows? But then again, last night on this call, more defamation happened. So Megan Metcalf, Austin's mother, has, after the trial, has actually done interviews and has talked about some of the things that are going on. Megan Metcalf, the mother of Austin and Hunter, has broken her silence by speaking in TikTok Live, which, again, I would not have advised her to do, but hey, I didn't lose my son, so I get, you know, I get it. But then they said she has asked her supporters to attack anyone who speaks up about what they saw in that video. She's also confirmed that the Memorial High School cheerleader email was real. Now, this guy who covers this stuff is some, I don't know.
About the cheerleader email, we kind of talked to Brandon about it a little bit.
I like how they put the spooky music behind it. Okay.
That's why I get on these sometimes to listen and hear these people talk and just go.
This is his mom talking here. And by the way, I have now reached out and confirmed the truth about this through Sarah Fields, who talks to Megan directly. So they're pushing this lie. So you know it's definitely true when they put the spooky music behind it?
I'm amazed. But I wanted to say, I heard you guys talking about the video. I guess one of you said that you I will Thursday morning. So there's another gentleman that apparently.
It just seems to me that Carmelo Anthony's followers and supporters are doing everything in their power to delay or make like Austin that cat was the perpetrator while Carmelo Anthony was an innocent, sweet baby Yaga. I'm sorry. Carmelo Anthony, you brought a knife to school. You was asked to leave by multiple people. You claimed self-defense, but not self-defense, but straight up murder. That's all I gotta say. So when you get stretched, you get stretched. Have a nice day.